So your dentist told you you need a root canal and you are worried it's going to pain. No, wait, let me go for the painless root canal. So here are my 2 cents. What is a root canal? Now, so the tooth has basically 3 layers, a hard enamel, a softer dentin, and the nerve inside. So the nerve just loops around inside the tooth. If your decay has reached the pulp, which is the nerves and the blood vessels inside the tooth, or even sometimes if the bacteria has penetrated to the pulp, then you do need a root canal. So now the blood supply has stopped, the tissue inside your pulp is dead, so you don't have any pain now. But give it time, this bacteria starts to grow in this dead tissue, and now this bacteria starts to release its toxins. But where can it go? The only place it has is down on the bone, and that's when it goes to the bone, and that's when you have pain. So this dead tissue is what has to be removed in a root canal, essentially. So filling for your nerves, you could call it. Your small cavity possibly started in your enamel, and it grew, and it reached your pulp. Starting of a cavity to a root canal is possibly months and years. So get your fillings done. Don't wait for it to be a root canal. So do you need a cap after root canal? Yes, you do need a cap after root canal. Well, most teeth. So usually you can get away with it in your front teeth, but the problem is once the root canal is done, the tooth starts to discolor. Maybe not immediately, but it will happen because of the hemocentrin which sets in. It becomes a little problem. So it's like, think of it like your tooth. So a root canal is essentially drilling right down your tooth. So you have a big hole in the center of your tooth. So think of any tree trunk with a big hole in the center. It does make it weak, right? My thing is, if you get a treatment done, get it in such a way that you forget that you even had treatment done. So if you don't get a cap done, you are at the risk of your tooth breaking when you eat. It might not happen immediately, but it will happen. So root canals have been extremely painful in the past, and it has this bad reputation of being one of the most painful procedures in dentistry. But let me tell you, it's not like that. It's not the most painful procedure. There might be some pain involved though. So is there something called a painless root canal? So comment below if you've had a painful root canal. So when I was a kid, I had a cricket ball hit me right in the face, and those are the only 2 root canals I got done. I have no recollection of that root canal, so I'm guessing it wasn't painful. The only thing I remember is something hot in my mouth when the gutter pucker was getting condensed, but I have no recollection. So I guess it wasn't painful. If you ask anybody what the most painful procedure in dentistry is, they probably would say root canal. Well, I would say it's an extraction. It's actually neither. Both of them are equally painless or painful. But things have improved now. There are great anesthetic techniques we can use. There are ways in which we can give anesthesia which you wouldn't even feel it. At worst, you'll feel just like a small pinch. That's about it. So that's the only pain you will have to deal with in a root canal procedure or an extraction, essentially. So just a bit. So will you feel pain in a root canal? Yeah, just a bit. There's no such thing as a painless root canal from start to finish. Is there something called painless root canal after anesthesia? Yes, there is. A root canal procedure done well with the perfect conditions, yes, it is absolutely painless. But the anesthesia just depends. Like you just depends. For any root canal, you have to anesthetize. Once you anesthetize, you numb that area, and once it's numb, you will feel no pain during the procedure. And after the procedure, with good medication, and if the root canal is done well, you will not feel any pain. But for the anesthesia, there are techniques in which a dentist can do it, in which you don't have pain. At worst, you will feel a pinch, and that's about it. So that is your painless root canal.